Our arrival was greeted with some much-needed rain. After over 10 hours of driving through what was mostly hot and arid California farmland, it was a welcome relief to feel the chill of a cool June rainstorm. So much so that we actually felt like warm and cozy food. What better excuse to go to Maya to enjoy some hot ginger tea, nam tok, and pho. After a lot of frustrating delays and our schedule being on hold for over 4 weeks, we were finally able to get confirmation that our long-awaited shed was going to be delivered. With a 2-day lead time, we had to quickly tie up loose ends down south and head north fast. This meant not towing our trailer to do the necessary hauls we might need to do up north. But the priority was ensuring the shed delivery was correct and placed in the proper location, so here we are. Why is this shed delivery so important in comparison to the containers we previously obtained? Well, if you haven't figured it out by now, we are going to be living large in a tiny home. We have plans down the road for a larger build, but this will be our stepping stone for the immediate future. It will also help us to adjust to this life-changing event in a more manageable way. Okay. The shed is en route to the property finally. Not only do we have a date, but today is the day that is getting delivered. We're super excited, but one of the other challenges we had outside of just the delivery date itself was being able to acquire these cement blocks that the shed needs to be raised onto so that we have 1.5 foot clearance underneath the shed. We'll go into more detail about why we need that clearance underneath. No, that's not Ruben's Mini, but it's nice to see that there is another Mini up here in truck country. Anyhow, this challenge we've been facing that none of the big box stores have these specific size blocks in stock. And this morning we were going to drive up to Oregon, Medford, Oregon, just to see, okay, they have some. Is it going to be exactly what we need? On a last minute suggestion, we were told to stop by Meek's Lumber, which is a place that's a local place here. And I think they have a few stores up in NorCal. But anyhow, stopped here just on a whim. Okay, let's see if they have it. Sure enough, they have the exact order we need. Now, the other challenge we have is we do not have the trailer in tow. Another long story. Anyhow, our plan was to load up as many cement blocks as possible inside the back of the 4Runner and make multiple trips to the property and hopefully get everything delivered and unloaded in time by the time the shed arrives. So not only do they have these particular blocks in stock here at Meek's, but they have a forklift and they have an available flatbed truck and can do the delivery for us. So I don't have to do any CrossFit workout today. I can just focus on my runs. So I'm happy. I can sit here and just enjoy my coffee, which is black, by the way. There's no half and half. They were out at the gas station. Supply chain. The worst thing that could possibly happen is no half and half in my coffee. All they had was sweetened creamer. Anyway, they're loading that up now. Ruben is paying the delivery fee, and we'll see you back at the property. See you at home. Okay, so we just got a call that the blocks are on site and the guy needed a little bit of direction to find our easement road. And then Ruben just calls me and he's like, get ready, the shed just arrived too. So everything is getting here at the same time, but yay, we're here and it's all coming together. Couldn't ask for better, so here we go! Why did we decide to get a shed to do this? As part of our never-ending research of projects, we determined that it would cost us the same amount in lumber if we purchased on our own and built it entirely from scratch, as it would to have one of these built off-site and delivered to us. While we are fully capable of doing the build ourselves, the pre-built option allows us to actually begin the build-out process about 4 to 6 weeks sooner. As much as we love camping, we'd prefer to not have to do so for an endless amount of time. Plus, this shed system is already rated for the engineering requirements of the local area. One less frustrating red tape process to have to deal with, and that is just fine by us. Someone's having a hard time just standing around.
I think I want to help. Tell me what to do.
Couldn't quite hear him, but he said, "I just can't stand to watch people work and not lend a hand."
We have our new steps.
So this is it, first time walking through.
Sheesh.
Echoes. 28 feet long by, well, the exterior is 12 feet wide, so the inside is probably like, what, 11.6?
Yeah.
Loft, aka temporary sleeping space.
Got a little bit of room, just a little bit.
So we have electrical to run, we've got insulation to put in, window, large window to put in so we
I
can
know.
see the mountain out that way.
It's gonna be so cool.
Kitchen will be here,
Kitchen, yeah.
restroom, area back there, sleeping area up there.
This is so cool.
It echoes so much
I know.
right now.
Got that premium wood.
After taking in the fact that this structure will be the bones of our soon-to-be tiny homestead, we had to quickly shift gears and jump in the truck and head up north to Oregon to pick up our new flooring. Oregon? Yep. We don't have big box stores in the area, so we have to be savvy and resourceful about where we get our provisions. In this case, Medford, Oregon called us with a deal we couldn't pass up. So north we went. Happy with our purchase, we stopped for lunch at Ruby's Cafe near Southern Oregon University in Ashland. We enjoyed a delicious early dinner of falafel salad and a Reuben sandwich, did not feed the birds, and headed back to Cali. Upon getting back to the homestead, we unloaded our flooring and got busy measuring the interior space. The initial concepts we had in mind will not all work, but with a little ingenuity, flexibility, and perseverance, we know we can do this and make something we will be happy with. It's already feeling like home to us in the area. Even the local wildlife are starting to get used to our presence. We know you have many questions. And the first is probably, why in the world are we going tiny? Well, both of us are used to and enjoy living simply. Our current living situation is a small apartment and we like it. This will just be a little smaller. It is also requiring us to get rid of unnecessary items that we simply just don't need. Will we have a bedroom? Yes, it'll be the loft. Will we have a restroom? Yes, and a full-size shower too. Will we have a kitchen? Yes, with an oven. How else will I bake my sourdough loaves? Will we have a TV? We'll likely double up our computer monitor as the TV screen. Will we have running water? Yes. What about a refrigerator? Yes to that too. We'll have it all, just simplified. We have a lot of the materials already accounted for. The installation and build out will just take a little time and patience. It might be 6 weeks, it might be 3 months. We have a general plan, but like any true adventure, the details will get ironed out as we go along. Oh, you might also be wondering if we have internet. That is one challenge we are working on. We might be going into town to access Wi-Fi to upload future videos. Something tells me I'll be drinking lots of coffee in town on a weekly basis to do this. If you'd like to follow along as we figure this out, be sure to hit the subscribe button and hit that notification button to get notified when we upload a new video. Once we move up, the goal is to upload weekly, so stay tuned. Thank you for watching.